A huge congratulations to our team member Hans Wang, who just got another buyer into contract this afternoon. And this kid's relentless. This kid's relentless. I mean, I say kid, I mean, this young man is relentless. Had a home fall out of contract earlier this week. He saw it. He knew it was perfect for the clients, got them in there, told the listing agent, what's it gonna take for us to not have to take this home to open houses this weekend? And boom, he got his clients into contract for actually $100,000 less than the previous buyer was in contract for, all because of his tenacity. And that is the missing ingredient in a lot of agents that I've seen. And it's the reason it's going to take you out of business. This is Danny Gould, everyone, selling Silicon Valley with eXp Realty, and you have to be tenacious. It's something I've been thinking a lot about recently because, you know, it's not just enough to know your stuff anymore. It's not just enough to be knowledgeable. You have to want it more than everybody else. And not only want it more, but know how to navigate and control a situation from multiple angles. You see, you can't just, you can have all the client control in the world, but if you don't know how to negotiate, you're fucked. And you can know how to negotiate really well, but if you don't know how to control your clients, you're also fucked. Why? Because you need to understand how to communicate to your client that they need to overpay everybody else and that that's actually a good idea. That's a good decision. Or it's not, but if it's not, but like if it is, it is. And so you need to understand how to communicate that, and you not just need to understand how to do it, you have to do it. I'm fired up right now because honestly, I'm seeing so many agents right now. On my listings, it's the haves and the have-nots. You want to know who won? You want to know who won the listing, the last listing that I sold? It was the guy that wouldn't stop calling me. He would not stop calling me. Day in, day out, calling, laying the foundation, laying the groundwork, making sure that his buyer had every opportunity possible to get that house. That there was going to be no other agent that wanted it as bad for his client as him. And that is how you win in this market. Let me give you all a little insight here. If you are not willing to get uncomfortable in this market, get out of real estate. Spare yourself the heartache of this next year. It is brutal out there right now. There are no homes to sell. The only way to sell it is to want it more than everybody else, and then even still, it may not be for you. I guess what I'm trying to say is, do you have it? Do you have it? Do you have the tenacity required to win in this market? And I know a lot of you right now are thinking, well, I list property and yada, yada, yada. Well, guess what? You know, to list property, it's even harder. It's even harder right now when you're going on a listing appointment. When's the last time, I'd love to know when the last time is anybody went on a listing appointment here that wasn't a friend or a family or a relative where they didn't have at least another agent that they were competing against. Long gone are the days here in Silicon Valley where you can just skate on in and get the listing agreement signed without any competition. That doesn't exist anymore. Why? We live in the review economy. We live in the review economy. We're not living in 1980 where information wasn't accessible. People want to know that they're hiring the right person, and they're going to go to great lengths to figure that out. And when you sit there in front of a potential seller and you don't have tenacity and you can't sell them on the fact that you're a better negotiator than everybody else, you're fucked. So consider that the next time that you're making an offer or going in front of a client, sitting in front of a seller, potential seller, ask yourself, what do I need to do right now to prove to this person that I am capable of being the shark that they need me to be? Because if you can demonstrate that and you can execute that, you're going to win. If you can't, then go drive Uber for like the next year. That's not a knock on Uber drivers, by the way, but you don't need tenacity to do that. You need tenacity to sell homes in Silicon Valley. This is Danny Gould, everyone. I'm selling Silicon Valley. I'll catch all of you in the next video. Stay legendary, everyone.